In addition to being out of date, the notion that aging equates to becoming weaker is also false from a scientific standpoint. Indeed, studies show that almost 1 in 4 persons starts to lose muscle power without even realizing it by the time they are 60 years old. Although it seems complicated, sarcopenia is just age-related muscle loss. It is a progressive disorder. It develops gradually rather than all at once. You may notice that walking short distances wears out your legs, feel exhausted after carrying groceries, or find stair climbing more difficult than before. Given their high protein content, many people believe that eating eggs is the best course of action. However, what if we told you that there are foods that are even higher in protein than eggs, easy to prepare, easy on the stomach, and can help you stay strong and independent as you age? Have you noticed a recent decrease in the range of motion in your limbs? Is it more difficult for you to carry your grandchild or keep up on family outings? If so, you'll find this video extremely helpful. This episode will introduce you to 5 foods that are higher in protein than eggs and are specifically designed for older persons who wish to maintain their strength, balance, and mental acuity. Despite the fact that you've probably never thought of it as a muscle enhancer, the top item on the list may be in your cupboard right now, so stay tuned until the very end. Please take a moment to subscribe to the channel before we get started. Every subscription enables us to keep providing you and your loved ones with useful, scientifically supported content. Let's go further now. Why does protein become more important as we age? We become wiser as the years go by, but we also experience subtle, silent changes in our bodies. One significant alteration: the slow decline in muscular mass. It may go unnoticed until simple tasks, such as unscrewing a jar or standing from a low chair, become more difficult. Sarcopenia is that procedure. It's a natural aspect of aging that may be controlled, particularly with proper diet, rather than a sickness. Additionally, protein is essential to that management. In addition to maintaining muscle, protein boosts the immune system, aids in tissue regeneration, and keeps your body flexible and energetic throughout the day. The problem is that our bodies grow less adept at utilizing and processing protein as we age. Therefore, you actually need more rather than less. Sadly, a lot of senior citizens err by consuming too little protein because they believe it will be easier on their bodies. However, the outcome is the opposite: reduced mobility, more falls, balance problems, and faster muscle degeneration. The good news: you may provide your body with the nutrients it needs to remain resilient by eating foods high in protein. Eating smarter is more important than eating more. You must select foods that are appropriate for your age group and have high-quality protein that is easily absorbed. We'll soon present to you 5 unexpected foods that are higher in protein than eggs and that also improve energy, joint strength, and recuperation. Let's first recognize the part that eggs play. They are unquestionably a staple for a reason. It's inexpensive, easy to prepare, and full of all the necessary amino acids your body needs. Although they are invincible, they are unquestionably good. The majority of people are unaware that there are only about 13 grams of protein in 100 grams of eggs. On the other hand, a number of foods include special ingredients that specifically aid seniors in maintaining and regaining muscle mass, in addition to having a higher protein content. Therefore, while eggs still have a place on your plate, you may be losing out on more potent, nutrient-dense options if you rely solely on them as your source of protein. We'll provide 5 meals that are better than eggs in the next part, and they're all supported by nutritionists and scientific studies. Prepare to improve your diet so that your body ages with confidence and strength. First, chicken. Many people are unaware that chicken is one of the most potent protein sources, especially for seniors who want to preserve their strength and mobility. Chicken is a household favorite all over the world. Chicken provides nearly twice as much protein as eggs, which are frequently commended for their high protein level. About 27 grams of complete, high-quality protein may be found in just 100 grams of cooked chicken breast, compared to only 13 grams in the same number of eggs. For older folks, whose capacity to maintain and repair muscle inevitably diminishes with age, that distinction can be crucial. But chicken is more valuable than just its protein. Leucine and creatine, two extremely advantageous substances, are also present. As cellular fuel, creatine speeds up muscle recovery from physical activity and lowers fatigue, which is important for elderly people who may become tired easily or experience soreness after lifting or walking. Leucine, on the other hand, is a necessary amino acid that instructs your body to build and maintain muscle mass even in the absence of physical activity. Adults over 60 who may be experiencing early symptoms of muscle loss, joint instability, or diminished balance will find this very beneficial. It is possible to slow down or even reverse those effects by including adequate leucine in your meals. What is the optimal serving size then? Try to consume between 100 and 150 grams of cooked chicken, roughly the size of your palm, each day. However, don't only concentrate on numbers. Being prepared is essential. High-heat cooking techniques like deep frying, grilling, or charring can damage vital nutrients and potentially produce toxic chemicals. Use gentle cooking techniques like steaming, poaching, or baking with a small amount of olive oil to preserve the benefits of chicken for protecting muscles. Wish to take things a step further? Combine vitamin C-rich veggies with chicken to increase the absorption of important nutrients like iron and zinc, which are necessary for endurance and muscular tone. For instance, eating chicken with spinach or red bell peppers, which are high in iron, improves the minerals absorption and promotes strength and recuperation. Over time, you might experience better walking stability, more energy, and fewer symptoms of sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that so many people experience, if you incorporate this easy meal into your weekly routine. Chicken is more than just dinner when prepared properly and paired with carefully chosen ingredients. It's an inexpensive, natural defense against aging-related weakness and exhaustion. 2. Quinoa. Despite its small size, quinoa's high nutritional content has made it a true superfood, particularly for older persons who want to maintain their muscular mass and consistent energy levels. A potent dose of plant-based energy is provided by quinoa, which has 14 grams of protein per 100 grams. The fact that it is one of the few plant-based foods that contains all 9 essential amino acids makes it even more unique. This is especially important for seniors, whose bodies sometimes have trouble repairing damaged muscles and synthesizing new proteins as they age. It can be difficult for elderly persons to obtain full proteins from plant sources, but quinoa is the ideal solution. However, quinoa's advantages extend beyond its protein content. Additionally, it contains a number of vital minerals that directly promote heart, neuron, and muscle function. Iron, which transports oxygen throughout the body and fights exhaustion. Potassium, which keeps the heart rhythm stable. Phosphorus, which fortifies bones and supports joint function. And magnesium, which promotes muscle relaxation and sleep. Because of its distinct nutritional makeup, quinoa is a great diet for boosting mobility, reducing cramping, and increasing stamina, all of which are issues that older people face. Quinoa's complex carbohydrate and fiber content help control blood sugar levels, which is another reason it's a great choice for seniors. For people with type 2 diabetes or those who experience afternoon energy dumps, this makes it extremely beneficial. By keeping you feeling satisfied for longer, its fiber also helps good weight management, reduces bloating, and improves gut health, all of which are crucial for seniors who want to prevent needless snacking or digestive problems. Soak the quinoa for at least 6 hours before cooking to get the most out of it. Phytates and other naturally occurring substances that can obstruct the absorption of minerals are lessened by this process. Before boiling, lightly toast the seeds to improve their flavor and digestion. For optimal benefits, try to have 1 cup of cooked quinoa every day, preferably with legumes like chickpeas or black beans, or with colorful veggies like bell peppers, kale, or zucchini. In addition to providing a filling, well-balanced lunch, these combinations increase your consumption of nutrients overall, promoting immunity, strength, and energy. Quinoa is quite adaptable due to its mild, nutty flavor and soft texture, making it ideal for savory recipes, substantial salads, or even a warm breakfast bowl with nuts and berries. Including quinoa in your daily diet is a tasty and wise step toward healthy aging for seniors seeking a quick and easy approach to enhance their energy balance, digestive comfort, and muscular health. Soy número 3. Soy is one of the plant-based foods that should be a staple in every senior's diet. One of the few plant sources that is categorized as a complete protein, that is, one that contains all 9 essential amino acids that the human body is unable to manufacture on its own. Soy provides about 9 grams of protein per 100 grams. This is a significant benefit, especially for senior citizens, as it becomes more crucial to maintain a sufficient protein diet as one ages in order to retain muscular strength, mobility, and general resilience. However, soy has benefits beyond merely high-quality protein. It is a dual-action superfood for aging bodies, providing advantages that directly assist bone integrity and muscle preservation. Soy's abundance of isoflavones, which are organic substances that imitate the body's modest estrogenic effects, is one of its most notable qualities. Bone weakening and an increased risk of fractures can result from the natural fall of hormones that occurs with aging, particularly in older men and women who have gone through menopause. By increasing bone density, delaying the onset of osteoporosis, and even preserving joint flexibility, isoflavones intervene to offer mild plant-based assistance. Research has repeatedly demonstrated that seniors who regularly eat soy have reduced muscle breakdown, especially when soy is paired with moderate exercise and enough sleep. Because of this, soy is a great daily addition for anyone who is exhibiting symptoms of joint pain, muscle weakness, or unstable posture. In terms of digestion, soy also contributes a good amount of fiber, which helps control blood sugar, avoid energy slumps, and enhance regularity in the digestive process. For elderly folks who struggle with constipation, sluggish digestion, or daytime energy swings, this is very beneficial. It is a food that stabilizes, in addition to providing nourishment. Nutritionists advise consuming between 250 and 300 grams of fresh soybeans or soy milk per day, or between 100 and 150 grams of fermented soy products, such as tofu or tempeh. There are numerous ways to enjoy them, including adding them to smoothies in the morning, tossing them in vibrant salads, or adding them to light soups and broths for dinner. Soaking raw soybeans in warm water for at least 6 hours is recommended for optimal nutritional value, since it lowers anti-nutrients, which can obstruct the absorption of minerals. Furthermore, simply toasting the beans preserves vital nutrients while also improving flavor. Regular inclusion of soy turns it from a straightforward meat substitute into a key component for long-term strength, vitality, and metabolic balance. It's a wise, long-lasting, and effective option for seniors who want to maintain their level of activity, support, and nutrition throughout their aging process. Fourth, lentils. Despite their seemingly small size, lentils are incredibly nutritious, especially for those over 50 who wish to preserve their general health, power, and vitality. About 9 grams of plant-based protein, which is essential for maintaining lean muscle mass as we age, may be found in just 100 grams of cooked food. Because older persons' muscles naturally deteriorate, a disease known as sarcopenia, it is more crucial than ever to include foods high in protein, like lentils, in one's daily diet. However, lentils are much more than just a muscle-supporting food. Additionally, they are a great source of dietary fiber, which promotes gut health, facilitates digestion, and helps control blood sugar levels, all of which are very beneficial for older persons with diabetes or who have energy slumps after meals. Additionally, this fiber encourages satiety, which aids in controlling hunger and weight, particularly in people with slower metabolisms. And there are more nutrients on the list. The nutrients included in lentils include iron, which promotes oxygen supply and lessens weariness, folate, which improves brain function and memory, magnesium, which promotes muscle relaxation and sleep, and potassium, which lowers blood pressure and guards against heart attacks. Lentils are a complete superfood for healthy aging because these nutrients work together to improve cardiovascular function, circulation, and bone health. Furthermore, lentils are a natural source of anti-inflammatory and antioxidant substances that help reduce internal stress in the body. Elderly people who suffer from arthritis, joint stiffness, or low-grade inflammation brought on by long-term illnesses like heart disease or type 2 diabetes can particularly benefit from this. Particularly, folate has been linked to a lower risk of cognitive decline, promoting mental acuity and clarity in later life. The recommended daily intake of cooked lentils is 150 to 200 grams, or around half to 1 cup, which offers a substantial nutritional foundation without being heavy or difficult to digest. Soak your lentils overnight before cooking to maximize the absorption of minerals like iron and zinc. This easy procedure lowers phytates, which are naturally occurring substances that can prevent the absorption of minerals. Whether added to vegetable soups, blended into cereal bowls, or served cold in substantial salads, lentils are incredibly adaptable and reasonably priced. Despite their understated appearance, lentils are nutrient-dense superfoods that boost strength, balance blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and improve cognitive function on a daily basis. Lentils are a straightforward yet effective ally for senior citizens looking for an inexpensive, high-impact method to maintain their resilience, energy, and nutrition. 5. Cottage cheese. Although it may appear to be a simple diet, cottage cheese, also referred to as requesón in certain areas, has remarkable benefits for older persons who want to preserve their vitality, resilience, and muscle power. With about 11 grams of high-quality protein per 100 grams, this soft, creamy cheese provides a wealth of vital nutrients in a form that is light and easy to digest. Casein, a slow-digesting protein that gives the body a consistent supply of amino acids over several hours, is one of its most potent components. This is especially helpful for elderly people whose bodies frequently need sustained energy to assist muscle repair, avoid deterioration, and sustain physical vitality all day and all night. Cottage cheese is a great source of calcium, which maintains bone density and structure and helps ward off diseases like osteoporosis in addition to its high protein content. Additionally, it has a good amount of vitamin B12, which is essential for healthy brain function, nerve function, and energy metabolism. Adults' capacity to absorb B12 from food frequently deteriorates with age, and cottage cheese provides a safe and efficient means of preserving adequate levels. Since cottage cheese has only about 4 grams of fat per 100 grams, it is inherently low in fat, making it a great choice for people limiting their cholesterol or calories. Additionally, cottage cheese is quite adaptable in the kitchen, which makes it simple to incorporate into regular dishes. It can be added to hot vegetable soups, mixed into green salads, or mixed with fruit and oats for a well-balanced, high-protein, high-fiber breakfast. A quick tip for seniors who might find the texture a bit too dense or stiff is to soak it in cold water for a short while. This will soften it and make it smoother, making it easier to chew and digest. It goes nicely with other foods that develop strength as well. Try adding chopped fresh veggies, cooked quinoa, and steaming lentils to cottage cheese. Finish with a little extra virgin olive oil. A filling, high-protein meal that is ideal for maintaining healthy muscles and energy levels. Regular use elevates cottage cheese above the status of a dairy product. As we age, it becomes an essential tool for preserving bone health, preserving physical strength, and promoting general function. It is one of the best protein options for older individuals who are concerned about healthy, sustainable aging because it is easy to prepare, very nutritious, and soft on the stomach. Meals that promote good aging on a daily basis. It's not necessary to follow a sophisticated diet or use uncommon foods to stay healthy as you age. It's about making easy, wise decisions every day. Meals that are easy to digest and provide profound nourishment for the brain, muscles, and bones can be made by combining a few nutrient-rich items. Quinoa lentil cottage cheese salad is an excellent example. To get your full dose of plant-based protein and fiber, start with 100 grams of cooked quinoa. Next, add 50 grams of lentils for antioxidants, iron, and folate. 50 grams of cottage cheese should then be added to give slow-releasing protein and calcium that supports bones. For crunch and hydration, add a variety of fresh veggies, such as red onion, cucumber, and cherry tomatoes. Add a splash of fresh lemon juice and a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil on top to add flavor and provide vitamin C and healthy fats. Top with chia seeds, which are high in omega-3s, for an extra boost. This recipe adds balance, strength, and satisfaction without being heavy, and it takes less than 15 minutes to cook. Better yet, it may be changed up every day. For example, it can be a warm bowl of soup with soy or oats and berries for breakfast, or it might be grilled chicken with steaming greens the next day. Consistency, not complication, is the key. Regular meals and well-chosen combinations give your body the resources it needs to maintain its resilience. There is no need for strict food plans. Simply eat regularly, eat properly, and eat enough. You can feel better, move more easily, and maintain your independence for longer just by doing that. Health is a question of knowledge, not luck, as the late Frank Suarez so eloquently stated. And that knowledge turns into your strength, enabling you to live joyfully and energetically with the people you care about. Please subscribe for additional health tips for senior citizens. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your family if it was helpful. See you at the following one.